Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Terra Odyssey. Firstly, you guys, thank you so much for that beautiful feedback last night. I really felt such heavy, challenging energies for so many people and all the messages you guys were sending that I wanted to create that Help is on the Way video. That we are constantly watched over, guided, and protected. And sometimes we can feel really isolated and things can feel overwhelming. And when we just kind of reach for that light and we reach for that positivity that we know exists, we really have to focus in on that beautiful, age old saying that everything is going to happen all of a sudden. All the disappointments, the challenges, the struggles, the ups and downs, they finally make sense and they evaporate. And then you're going to be thankful you didn't give up, that you looked for that beautiful light to guide you, and that your great blessings are always on the way, and that, those hard times are receding, and that it's a breath of fresh air and a new way and a new day. And that's why I try to get my videos out first thing in the morning, and then I like to do one before sleep, because a lot of you guys were saying how my voice helps relax you before you go to sleep, and you like to have a positive message for that. So thank you guys. I can't tell you how much that touches my heart. Your beautiful messages last night and this morning were just absolutely just out of this world. So you guys, today I wanted to do a read about your person, your passion, and your purpose, because they are only moments away. And as I was saying in yesterday's video, that we're so busy planning for the future that we're not awake to all the possibilities and promise of the day, of today, of right now, because we're like, well, I'm working for the future. But what you should be doing is just be aware, awake, and attuned into what's happening right now, because your present right now is your past that you plan for your future. So it is actually your future. All the time is right now that we should be putting our passion into, and being aware that our person is right there, our special soulmate twin is right there. Everything is just moments away. We just have to open our eyes to it. So we're going to have 3 cards to choose from. I'm very excited to be doing this. It was like I woke up and right away was like I was starting to hear things and I was getting all excited. So we're going to start with, we have turquoise right here, friendship, and that's also number 36. We have rose quartz, which is love and compassion, and that's number 27. And then we have number 12, which is emerald, successful love. I love that. And I just like these cards for the vibrancy, and the messages are really beautiful. I was excited to set the altar up beautifully with turquoise for protection and silver hearts for, always whenever you guys feel a little weak or misaligned, envision yourself in a bright silver triangle, the point starting at your head and then the 2 corners going down under your feet and tucking under you and safely protecting you from any negative energy. I do that too when any kind of those just heavy thoughts try to creep in and go more on our ego side, and we attack ourselves when we should be our best advocates for where we're going and what we're doing. So it just helps us to kind of renegotiate with what we're feeling and to get to all the good things, right? Because no, you're doing your best. Seriously, look how far you've come. Look how strong and resilient you are. No current situation or challenge is going to get you down. You are way too powerful. So just snap out of overthinking, because that's where the problems arise. Just stop critical thinking, overthinking, overdoing it. Remember who you are and why you started whatever path you're on now, and have that be your focus. Who cares what anybody is saying or doing or how they're looking at you? Who cares about any criticism or judgments from the outside world? People that are the first to criticize and judge are the least happy and the least busy, because who has time to be watching other people when you're trying to win your goals and set your path and get aligned with who you are, right? So none of that matters. What matters is that you feel good. So let's really see what's going on for you guys with your purpose, your path, and everything. We're going to start with number 1. So turquoise is friendship. I definitely feel if you chose that, there's a reason you chose that, because there's probably areas of your friendships that you want to solidify, or you're looking for part of your original tribe to come in, your kinsman, your kindred spirit to help you elevate, because that's why everybody is here. We actually will start to get in line with who we are, and then the right people come in and they help us and they assist us, and you're going to attract better because you've discovered that it all starts with you. Okay, you're going to change yourself first so everything can align for you. You're not going to blame anyone. You're just taking responsibility and you're starting to adjust to where you want to go. So the right frequency is attracting your right tribes people. Oh, I love this. So the Destiny card is saying your divine purpose, passion, and service is coming. So I feel like part of your divine purpose is to be of service to others. I feel like a lot of you are already light workers. You understand that we have the gift constantly to help and give to somebody else assistance and love. And I actually feel like that is how you're going to be drawing in your soulmate. You're going to discover your passion. You're just going to be having a conversation with somebody. You're going to be looking at something on social media or Pinterest or something, and something's really going to spark. It's going to hit home, and you're going to realize, wow, that's part of what I want to create. And you're going to feel resurrected and feel all this magic around you, that you understand that you're going to be sharing but nothing but good news soon. Every second you're going to be getting celebration messages. You're going to be consistent and be ready for this change and this elevation, and it's really going to help you speak your truth, have courage, and just walk into this divine power that's yours. Let's see what else you guys have. So stability. Yeah, I always feel like when we can identify what our passion is and our life path we want to walk, we start to feel stability, because now we know where to focus all this great energy, where to shine the light, right? We're not in the dark anymore. We know what it is we want. And I started by writing my processes down. Okay, this is what I would love to do if I could do something all day long and I wouldn't get tired of it, and I would feel, motivated. I would feel centered. I would feel good. Start to write down when you have those feelings. What do you do during the day where all of a sudden you felt really good and content, and get more of that into your life. It's going to be very helpful in every regard for you. So let's see what else is coming up. Yeah, see, love. This is what I feel like is going on with you too in the number 45. I feel like there's a love portal that's opening up. Once we get aligned with who we are and what we want, and we're consistent in going in that, you've officially entered a state where you are winning. You're winning at love. Oh my gosh. You're winning at love. You're winning in the focused intention, all of those things. So, those closed doors are going to open. These new relationships are going to blossom, and you're going to have these higher goals. Come on, Winter. I feel like if I pull her down, she's going. Go on. Woo. It's so funny. I have to be careful when she's out in this particular room. It's like a common room, and she gets a little nervous around some of the other cats. So she loves the altar too. She always feels like she has to be up there. So just know that, and please really, really align with that energy that your love is coming, your passion is coming, your purpose is coming, and you can see it and you can feel it and write it and envision it. Put that power behind it, put that intention behind it, because that's really how we get what we want. Now look, you have the radiance card, which means you're going to start radiating this vibration and this joy and this feeling of goodwill, and that's actually what's going to start your manifestation process as well as your law of attraction. When we feel it, when we elevate, that's when we attract it. When we're just, you ever do that? You're just so busy enjoying your life, you're not rushing anything, you're not stressing, you're not worrying, and then instead of overthinking, you just start to daydream, and everything makes its way towards you. And that's what's happening for you. It's all making its way towards you because of your thought process, who you are, who you're becoming, and what you're getting aligned with. So beautiful energy, group one. I'm so looking forward to these results for you, because you're there, you're at that precipice where you're like, you just choose to do what's best for you, and you align with it, and it comes your way. So beautiful energy. It's funny that I put out a bunch of turquoise, because I feel like that's your stone too. I feel like it's so protective and healing and earthy, and it reminds us, we all have veins and cracks and these kind of cool facets to us, and not everything is polished and beautiful. Some things, what makes these stones and you a beautiful, unique entity is the fact that you have all these cool kind of surfaces, and you're just learning about them. So really beautiful energy, group one. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. My name's Melanie. Thank you for visiting my channel. All my links are down below, and thank you to my regular subscribers and viewers, and all you Instagrammers. You guys are so fantastic. We have the best time over there. Also, come join us over there. My link is down below. Tiger Eye, I love that. Tiger Eye is a great strength stone for you to be able to just stand in your purpose. I love that. Destiny. It is time for your destiny. You've really kind of knocked down that door, and now it's opening. So beautiful energy, group one. I'm loving that for you. So now on to number 2, rose quartz. love and compassion. I feel like if you chose this, that love is obviously on its way anyway, or you're enhancing the love you already have. I feel that sometimes when we have compassion for who we are and other people, we have a much more enlightened state and acceptance of love. We're not judging it. We're not critical of it. It's, it must be mind blowing. And I mean, comment down below if you've just seen people out in public and you can't believe how atrocious they can treat each other and be a so-called couple. Like they tell each other to shut up and they ignore each other, all these things. It's like sometimes love can have a really harsh aspect to it. It's not actually love. That's just behavior, misbehavior. So when we have compassion for somebody else, especially if they're in a tough phase, instead of attacking them, that we help and we have compassion for them, that comes back around to us. And I feel like you are a very loving and compassionate person. And you've got the solitude card and you also have harmony. So I feel like what's going on, if you step back for a moment and you have that lovely kind of hermit moment and you get away from the maddening crowds, you're going to be able to really get in touch with what brings you harmony, grace, balance, and quietude in your soul. What helps you focus? What makes you feel good? Because you're about to enter a super empowerment stage where you feel grounded, strong, and you have a lot of stamina because of this. You're taking that time. Some people just think that alone time is loneliness, and that is the craziest thing to me. Alone time is my dream time, and I love it so much, and that's all I want to acquire in my life is alone time, because when I get it, that's when the answers come. That's when I don't hear other people's opinions, voices. I'm not swayed. I'm not distracted. That's what solitude is about, not being distracted from your purpose and what is going to bring you harmony, right? And it's not it's some people, it's just an illusion of separation. We're really not isolated or separate. We are simply grounding out and moving on and flowering and rebalancing, right? Preparing for our ascensions. And I think it's really beautiful. Whoa, you also have the promise, the soulmate attraction and partnership card. It really is that time for so many people. And I'm feeling like from now till Christmas that there's this just really wild portal that's opening up that is just bringing in so much soulmate energy. I'm trying to get this to focus in because this card's so beautiful. This soulmate energy that is just like illuminating so many things, because when that happens and we're elevated and we're really focused on what's important, all kinds of things come into the picture. It's amazing how things are going to work out. No more overthinking, no more stressing stuff. It's just whatever belongs to you comes towards you. And this sacred love is yours, You're not seeing this by accident. Everything is working out. It's okay. Breathe and remember. You've been in this place before, and sometimes it's uncomfortable and anxious, like when, but we need to detach ourselves healthily and just know that the universe is bringing it. It's providing us. Why wouldn't the number one beautiful thing in the world be love and be our soulmate to help us ascend and really know that there's a better way and a beautiful love force that's out there for us. I love. So just know you are going to be happy again. You are going to be more yourself than ever. You're going to understand your heart better. You're going to be healed, and everything is just going to have these lovely, bright facets to it, because you can see what is, in theory, your future. It is your destiny to have this beautiful soulmate reality and love, and you're going to see serendipity. So get ready for that. All these serendipitous events. It's like one of those things out of a film where all of a sudden you're in the right place at the right time. You weren't going to go somewhere. You decide to go somewhere. You weren't going to turn down that hallway, get in that elevator. You weren't going to go to that restaurant. All of a sudden you decide to, and kapow. That's where they are, that serendipitous, beautiful moment where everything ties together beautifully because it's meant to be. And you're now aligned, you're now prepared, and you don't have blockages because you don't have fear. You just know, why the hell would you be afraid of something that you've always wanted, right? And that door is just going to open up. Beautiful. So you are going to feel moments, in the near future where you want a little solitude, because it's you just preparing for this. And that's so beautiful, group 2. I love that. And, love is essentially the rose quartz stone. That's how we kind of get our heart chakra open. Those block spheres and negativity just disappear. You don't care about past betrayals or heartbreak because you're now aware that your eyes need to be open to present day serendipities and synchronicities, because they're meant for you. They're your guidelines and your blueprint for you to fulfill this beautiful love story. So I love that for you, group 2. So wonderful. Oh, I love that. I'm so sentimental today because I was reading comments, and DMs, and I just read this one message and I'm like, okay, don't burst out crying. It was just this lovely viewer saying how she just went through a big heartbreaking situation, and she watches my videos before she goes to sleep, and they help her to stop crying and feel positive and help her to be able to go to sleep. And when I read that, oh my God, I was like, get the hose in the faucet works. I'm just going to lose it. So you know who you are if you're watching this video. Thank you for that. Sometimes I need to hear these things as well, because it just, it recenters me and brings into light that I know why I'm doing this. It really kind of reaffirms that the effort and the time that I put in. And, sometimes even if I'm working like from the sun coming up to the sun going down to read and find out things, that all this effort is so totally worth it, even if just one person feels that way. So when so many of you say, that I help you relax, I help you see a better way, I help you see positivity and to feel good, bless you and thank you for that, because that's amazing. I mean, I can't even tell you, that's the best blessing. It's amazing after, having a wonderful family and a crazy old McDonald farm full of cats. I'm like, you guys, you're my extended family, and I love and adore you. So thank you for that. And you deserve this love, because it is your time. And the right love is absolute magic. It's transformative and it's bliss, and you deserve that. So beautiful energy, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. All my links are down below. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting today. And thank you for all my regulars. You guys are just, the gummy bears of my heart for sure. Now we're on to Emerald and Successful Love. Again, I feel like everybody knows that this is so attainable. They don't think it's some far off fairy tale. They start to understand when your heart is healing, you're feeling healed, you'll be okay, you're ready to go on, and that it's just time. But also that you don't have to rush everything, and you don't have to over plan, because that's when perfectionism comes in. Bam, you just suddenly meet the right person. Your health improves. These closed doors open up. Your new relationship blossoms with other people too. Your high goals get reached. You're just ready for it. Now you also have the sea opal, which is about yin and yang. Now this is a great indicator that we're on the right path when we get equal yin and yang, equal give, equal take, because oftentimes relationships or life can be very one-sided, and what happens is we can be the caretaker, we're giving, and we're like, hey man, why aren't we receiving? Or people just get in receivership mode, and then even then it's so lovely to get and get and get. But say it was Christmas and you got all the presents and nobody else did, you'd feel weird, right? That wouldn't feel so great, because life is about, give and take. And this cat that I'm about to strangle, go on, get down, come on. And, just feeling that, come on, Winter. She'll figure it out. I'm just going to let her have a moment up there, because she'll wander away. Good girl. She's just so nosy. She loves the salt. She loves altar. She's crazy. So anyway, you're going to understand that, there is always this beautiful cyclical energy that says, we give and then we receive, we give and then we receive, but we show gratitude. And I feel like that's a great thing for you right now. You're going to get these angelic messages and guidance and enlightenment, and you're really going to feel it, and you're going to feel good, and you're going to feel elevated, and you're going to feel strong and happy and, grounded, and, no more illusion of separation. Everything's going to be flowing. It's all about rebalancing for you right now too. So I'm really loving that. So let's see what else is coming in. Yeah, see that grounding? Yeah, a lot of synergy right now. You're just really feeling that beautiful connection, that things are coming together beautifully, and it's your time to feel that. And part of the energy that you need to participate in right now too is grounding, being out in nature, understanding that. Winter thinks she'd like to just sit down and join everything that's coming on. But also a process that's occurring with you right now too is healing. I feel like some of you guys were not feeling the best of health. I feel like some of you guys just had surgery. I feel like hands, wrists, knees, that there were problems, and you guys are undergoing some healing, a lot of you guys. So just know that, every day is a new day, a fresh start. We get to choose our attitude. Do we want to feel sorry for ourselves and focus on pain? I don't think so. You just let your body heal. Know it's healing. Feel it. Be thankful. Have gratitude every day, right? Because now is your time for comfort, faith, and restoration. And you are healing. There is your comfort, faith, and restoration. You've got this. Have sanctuary in that. And also I feel like any negativity, anger is going to transmute and lift and just move away from you, right? Because that's part of your beautiful healing process right now, of knowing that you feel good. You've officially entered that state where you're winning at everything you do too. You know what I mean? I love that. I love that saying so much, and I keep hearing that over and over, where because you see all the opportunities, you see all the love, You've removed all those blocks. You have the strength. You're not frolicking in the field of doom anymore. You know what I mean? You're oneness with what's going on. You have patience. You have balance. You're rediscovering play, I feel, as well. And that's super important. We have to have a playful young spirit that says, I want to look at things that are beautiful. I want to go things that are happening in a good way. Yeah, see, you have power and you also have completion. So you're completing a cycle of understanding, and you're releasing all those things. I think part of the reason everybody had such a heavy, insane day yesterday too was with that full moon and lunar cycle. That was such a Piscean, heavy emotional energy where we have to dredge up before we release, and that dredging brings up a bunch of murky unpleasantness. And we're like, whoa, I didn't even know I felt that way, but we have to address it before we release it. That's why that was so crazy. But then we feel much more powerful because we don't have all this stuff buried beneath the surface that needed resolution and release. But now that you're releasing it, yeah, there was a couple of days there where it was like, oh my gosh, where a lot of people, they did feel isolated, they did feel out of whack, and now it's like, wow, it's going to feel like a new day is dawning in a beautiful way. You're going to have that release, strength, and communion with your real self. And now, it's like you can have this beautiful invocation of new things in your life, of what you really want and where you want to go, and proper movement in the right direction, like a river. You ever see a riverbank, like after a storm, all that refuse, all that broken wood is on there. Now the water is smooth and clear. That's how your emotions are going to be. So you can have uber focus on what you want, and the universe can deliver to you in a beautiful, synchronistic way, because you're available to that energy. You're available, and you have become attuned with your higher self to receive that. So I love that energy for you, group 3. Beautiful. Yeah, worries are just evaporating. The ebb and flow of life is within you in a very beautiful way. I love the river card so much because now you have movement in the right way, in the right direction, which is really, really beautiful. I'm trying to get this to focus in the right capacity. Phone, you better not do me wrong. It's funny, if you have a moving animal or a living thing on it, like the camera doesn't know what's happening or where to focus. They're like, oh, look at that tail, look at that eyeball. Cats, I tell you. So anyway, you guys, comment down below if you feel a shift and a change. If you had a moment yesterday or the day before you were like, what the actual hell? I mean, really, what the actual hell? Because I had a couple moments too where I can realign very quickly and meditate and get my act together in quick order. But I had moments where I just was like, I don't even know what this energy is doing. And I mean, I couldn't be carrying more crystals around in my pockets, I tell you that much. But honestly, it's all is well now. You have all the time in the world to do what you need to accomplish. You're not in a hurry. You're not in a race. You're not competing. It's just all about you and where you want to go. And you're really getting aligned with that. So I'm very excited for you, group 3. So love and light too. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. I had Buddha over here for you guys too. I made the altar so nice, but it was like I had just not enough space to fit everything in there. So again, we wish you well, and just know, there's always an answer. There's always hope. There's always light. There's always everything that you need, and your angels and your guides will provide it for you whenever you need it. So again, love and light, you guys. All my links are down below if you need any other help, and thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, you guys. So namaste.